It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Falcons, reigning league MVP. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Falcons and the Bucs under the lights on Sunday night.
Looking to throw right away. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Chris Braswell there for the tackle. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another carry for Robinson. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Davis makes the play along the sideline. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Take go.
Looking to the air here. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference.
Automatic
so put it
first
at the
down.
spot and give him that 1st down. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has it at the 7. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Here we go. Alert.
Working inside the red zone. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
Team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a gain of 22. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Oh, he's going for it again. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a gain of 4, and the Falcons will have a first. This time it's a passing play. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Pass play now. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going...
They'll throw on first. Moore's got it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's complete to London. And they take him down right along the 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. They'll throw it again. Escapes the pocket. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Let's go now.
Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense final.
Set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. He'll get this complete to Mooney. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
He's on the move. Look at this, here he goes. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know, it's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Staying with Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go!
Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Ready?
1st and 10, they're going to throw. That's brought in by Mooney. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can.
Here we go, set! Ready, ready?
To throw it on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now!
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 43. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
18, Pioneer! Come on, come on!
1st down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Drake London with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league.
Get up!
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Ready, ready! Dragon 60! Hut, hut!
On 2nd and 7. Into the hands of Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st down,
Get up! Ready!
They go play action on 1st. Rolling left, but it's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. Oh, he's got it back again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Juke the defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Throw wheeled in by London. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend.
Go! Ready, ready?
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go!
Here's 2nd and 2. Pass it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, It has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings
Here
up
we go,
second and goal.
Once more, it's Robinson. And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's third and goal.
Let's go now.
He's dropping back to throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ooh, baby, Brock.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come on, come on.
Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running with Bijan. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Give it 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Now the give for Bijan. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It's simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have third and 5 to figure out.
60 back there.
Third down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Falcons will have a first. On the give, here's Robinson. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Falcons close to beginning the year 4-0. On second down, Robinson escapes a defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's Robinson. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable a run here with Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Here's a give to Robinson. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely
Offside.
against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Robinson goes up and over for the touchdown. The Falcons throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Home with a win on the road. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year.